Hi, my name is Chris Cuccoluzzi, and I'm the artistic producer of Amicus Productions. And 2017 marks the 100th anniversary of the Halifax explosion, and we wanted to do something special to commemorate this. I've spent the last 25 years living and working and creating a home here in Toronto, but I did grow up in the Halifax-Dartmouth area, and I certainly grew up with stories about it, and even my own maternal grandmother and her family were living in Halifax and survived the blast at the time. And so I've done a lot of research over the years, but I suppose one book kind of always stood out and spoke to me in a very personal way. The book is called Too Many to Mourn by James and Rowena Mahar, and it's published by Nimbus Publishing in Halifax. And in the story, they tell the story of the Jackson family. And this family, probably more than any other family, was completely devastated by the explosion. 2/3 of the extended family on that morning were killed. And one woman in particular, the author's mother, she lost her husband and 10 children. Now, I just can't imagine going through something like that and having the kind of the courage to kind of continue. But that's exactly what the story is all about, is the courage of this family and many other people who go through such incredible trauma. And so we thought it was this story that really captured my attention. And I really like the blend of how the author used historical fiction and nonfiction to describe the events that were happening. And so for the 100th anniversary, I said, you know what, I think I'd like to adapt this book into a play. And Nimbus Publishing was very grateful to give us the rights to do that. Now, we at Amicus, we don't receive any public funding. We try and keep we're all volunteers, and we try and keep our costs to a minimum, so our ticket prices are as low as possible. They're only between $15 and $25. And we generally recoup most of our expenses through ticket sales, but we always fall short, maybe about 20–25%. We have to do fundraising initiatives. So what we're doing is before the show starts, is we're trying to get either subscribers or people who haven't bought their tickets yet to consider maybe donating a little bit more money, and either for those who have already got their tickets, maybe you'd like to donate some, and we're going to basically give you a book, one of the books on the Halifax explosion, including one could be Too Many to Mourn. Or if you haven't bought your tickets yet, you can buy a couple of pairs of tickets, or if you want to be a party of 4, you can make a donation and for the ticket prices as well as receiving a book. And then that would go a long way to helping out this production, because we think it's a very important story to tell, and we hope that you do too on this. It was a very incredible, in terms of Canadian history, a very important story, and not many people generally west of the Maritimes know too many details about it, and I think it's probably about time, 100 years, that we get a little bit more information than maybe just a commercial on CBC. So please consider supporting this production, and hopefully coming on out and seeing it. We've got a great team of people who are dedicated and volunteering their time to this, and so we hope to see you at the theater. Thank you.